Hello, my name is James Ehler, and I have been asked to give my perspective as a lawyer on this dwelling in the Word passage we find in Luke chapter 10. Verse 25 starts off with, on one occasion, a lawyer stood up to test Jesus. Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life? While I've been a lawyer for over 30 years, I have no idea what the judicial system was like in Jesus' time, and I have no idea about the background of this particular lawyer. There's nothing in the text that gives us any indication. But when I read this passage, I think of a modern-day trial lawyer. First, the passage says the lawyer stood up. I know when it's my time to present information, or when I'm asked a question and it's my turn to speak, my first instinct is to stand up before I begin to speak. And standing up, this is done out of respect, whether it be for the court, the jury, or for whoever I'm addressing. Standing up is a sign of respect. The second reason I think of a modern-day trial lawyer when reading this passage is that the lawyer asks a question that he knows the answer to. A good trial lawyer who wants to test an adverse witness never asks a question that he or she does not always know the answer to. Now in this passage, Jesus could have answered the question, but instead Jesus uses the Socratic method of teaching as a tool for the greater audience. Jesus turns the tables and asks the lawyer, "What is written in the law? How do you read it?" The lawyer, I think, sees what's going on and what Jesus is doing and plays along by providing the answer. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul, and with all your strength and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. After giving this answer, it is at this point where I think I see a transformation in the lawyer. The lawyer steps out of his shoes as a trial lawyer and asks us a second question. Who is my neighbor? Clearly, I think this question the lawyer does not know the answer to, but is sincerely wanting to learn from Jesus, the teacher. I think Jesus sees this transformation, and instead of turning the question back on the lawyer, Jesus gives us the parable of the Good Samaritan. Jesus remains in his teaching role, but now uses a parable. After the parable, Jesus shifts his teaching method once again and turns to the lawyer and poses the question in the Socratic method. Which of these three do you think was the neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? The lawyer responds, the one who showed mercy. Again, my name is James Ehler, and I thank you for allowing me to visit with you and give my perspective on this dwelling in the Word from the perspective of a lawyer. Thank you.